Hello everybody, back for our next writing lesson today, and we're going to be doing Poetry Lesson 7, Concrete Poems. Remember, you can see everything on my iPad screen, because this is mine. I'm just having it all here, sit and wait to send to you. That's why yours looks different. But when you you're going to be just seeing Poetry Lesson 7, Concrete Poems. When you open it up, just like the last few lessons, you're going to see 3 steps. Step 1 is watch this video, the video I'm making right now. So as soon as I'm done, I'll put it on there. Step 2, open this for notes about the lesson. Step 3, open to read concrete poem examples. So you're going to have some good examples of what concrete poems look like and can be. Remember, anytime that you're like confused or you need to go back and see anything, just come back to this video, rewatch this video again, or just come back into school by yourself. You can look at step 2, open for the notes, or go to step 3 for the examples. But I'm going to open up step 2, open this for notes about the lesson. So we're going to start by reading our goal up at the very top. I can use things. Ready? I can use things that I know much about to create concrete poems. And I've said that so many times with all these poems. Write what you know about. This is a perfect time when you really should do that. So step 1, read these coaching tips. So I'm going to read it right. Your poems can be about anything appropriate you want. And you'll kind of see what I mean by that as I show you the examples. Just as long as it's appropriate, it can be anything. When you're done, reread your poem. You've seen me in some of my past video guest lessons and videos. If I wouldn't have reread them, there would have been mistakes. So reread for sure. Write what you know about, and after you post a poem, read others and make positive comments about their poems, just as long as they're appropriate, or ask them questions. A basic is like, well, how'd you get that idea? Or do you have any tips for me? Step 2, open the concrete poems folder for examples, and I'll show you that in just a sec. Step 3, though, write your own concrete poems on Seesaw. But we're going to go look at some examples. So top left corner, I'm going to hit the back arrow button. And then I'm going to go to step 3, open to read concrete poem examples. So you're going to see I have a ton on here, all kind of fun. So I'm going to open up number 1 here, ice cream. Okay, so this is Ice Cream by Bertha. So you're going to see these concrete poems, they look like the shape. So it's kind of hard to read a little bit. I mean, I if I could rotate it, I would. But basically, all around the shape of this is things about ice cream. So I see like milk, frozen desserts, sweet, cold, creamy, cone, crunchy, flavors. Melting. So all along the cone part on the bottom, it just says melting. So concrete poems really use a lot of repetition sometimes, where they use the same word over and over again. And this one is just all about description, just talking about what does ice cream mean. And they also added some color to that one. Poem number 2 is tree. So this one, you can see it's kind of in the shape of a tree. And it starts off at the top, a tall, lonely oak tree. Winds howl, leaves shake, acorns clatter, down. I love how they used down, like going down like the trunk, to the dry ground. So that a very creative concrete poem. That's really impressive to me. They were able to do that. That's a tough one. That definitely took some time to think. Number 3 is bike. Oh. Been having problems with... Oh, there we go. Schoology's been going a little bit slow for me today. So Joshua's bike. So you're going to see all of these. Basically, it looks like the shape of a bike. A lot of repetition here. You can see Josh rides bike. So I'm looking at this wheel, or on the outside, Josh rides bikes. Josh rides bikes. It says spins, skids, wheelies, spins, skids, wheelies, spins, skids, wheelies. So a lot of repetition, and it's the same thing on the other wheel. Josh rides bikes. Josh rides bikes. Said skids, wheelies, spins, and then JK's bike. So just some good repetition, but it looks like a bike. Number 4 is dog. Here you go. So this one, the person, you can tell, drew an outline of the shape first, which you can always do too. Sometimes you can just use totally just words to the outline, or you can draw your own outline. And this one, You can see like totally different kinds of style of writing all over the place. But trotting, scratching, snuffling, sniffing, barking, growling, howling, hound, scampering, wagging. So, bounding in that last leg, almost forgot. So, you can get as creative as you want to with these. Volcano is a really cool one, number 5. So, this is like one of that tree one. So, it starts off at the top. A volcano. A huge rock shooting lava up into the air. Everyone runs for cover. Lots of thick black smoke pours out of the top, giving you a warning before the explosion starts. Nothing can stand in its way. Sometimes they don't blow up for hundreds of years. Still, thousands of the world, but they don't all work. Some are even underwater. So definitely more of like an informational poem, just talking about, author's purpose for this one is inform you about volcanoes. Gonna do number 7, octopus. So octopus there. And so if you count them, there are 8 legs, and each leg for this octopus, or I should say arm, is a different thing. All over the octopus, underneath the sea, swimming very slowly, looking for his tea, makes a little bubble, gives a little grin. Hi there, fishes, come on in. So that one uses a rhyming pattern, which also very clever, tricky. So you can use rhyming patterns if you want to too. And then butterfly. Last one, number 8. So this one, it is a lot of repetition again. You can see it's the shape of a butterfly. But it's a lot of just descriptive words, a lot of adjectives, just to describe to the author what a butterfly is like. So there's like beautiful, fantastic, miniature, great, quiet. But so just examples of what you can do. So I'm going to stop the video here. The next video you're going to see is kind of watching me try to create my concrete poem.